everyone, to start out this makeup look, I am taking one of my go-to primers. This one is by Stila and it's green so it can counter any redness I have in my face from my acne scars and my acne. And it's also going to smooth out my pores so my foundation glides on seamlessly. Next up is a little bit of color correcting. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in green, and I'm just putting this on any large blemishes I have so I can kind of conceal those a little bit more, and then I am going to be blending that in with my fingers. And this is a great dupe for the Naked green concealer. I think they're very similar. This one is just a tad bit more green, but they both work great. Moving on to foundation, I am taking my Holy Grail MAC Studio Fix. I am in the shade NC25, and I am just dabbing this on my face, and I'm going to be blending it all in together with a damp beauty blender. I love this stuff. It's so full coverage. It's kind of unreal, but it does not look cakey, and it just looks very beautiful on the skin, and it just covers everything, and I just love it. I think it's amazing for so many different skin types, and it's just a very beautiful finish that I don't think anything is ever going to replace it for me. But yep, I'm just dabbing this all in and blending it out. Now for concealer, I am taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I am just putting this on my under eyes. I love this stuff. It does not crease. It's very creamy, and it's just a beautiful mix with the MAC Studio Fix foundation. I just think they look so pretty together, and I don't really have huge dark under eyes, but I think this does have very good coverage to it. But yes, I just love the finish, and it's very, very pretty on the skin. When it comes to doing a full coverage foundation, you want to make sure you set everything so it stays in place all day and it doesn't look wet or cakey. So I'm taking my Airspun loose powder and just baking my under eyes. I don't leave it on for too long. I just set it all in so it does not crease. And then for my face powder, I am going to be taking my MAC Studio Fix foundation. That's a powder foundation in the same color, and just going to be setting the rest of my face with that. This is going to add a little bit more coverage, and it's just going to set that foundation in place so it's locked in there and it's not going anywhere. Just because you have acne does not mean that you cannot contour. So I'm taking the Lorac Pro Contour Palette and I'm taking the shade Medium with an angled Morphe E4 brush, and I'm just chiseling out my cheekbones. I love this brush. It just blends it out so nicely and it's so soft. I just think the bristles work magically, and I just really love the formulation of the Lorac Pro Contour Palette as well. I used to always be a cream contour girl, but since I've been adventuring out into different makeup, I have really become to love powder contour, and I've just got a lot better at it. And yeah, I just love the way it looks on the skin, and I think that if you have acne, you can contour, you can wear highlight, go for it. Now to highlight my under eyes, I am taking the yellow highlight shade and just putting that right under there to brighten it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to be putting it on my nose, my forehead, and my chin just to brighten it up a little bit more and to chisel out the cheekbones even more. I'm taking the beige highlight and just sculpting right under that contour just to make it a little bit more sharp. For blush, as always, I am taking the NARS blush in Dulce Vita, and I'm just going to be putting this on my apples of my cheeks and sweeping it backwards. I think blush just brings the whole look together, and it really blends your contour and highlight together and just gives a nice, bright, awake, and innocent look. I just think it's really pretty and beautiful. Now for one of the best parts of doing your makeup, it comes to highlights. I am taking the Anastasia Glow Kit by Nicole, and I'm taking the color Kitty Cat, which is a nice frosted pink, and I'm just putting this on the places that I want to highlight, and to do this I am using a Morphe E6 1 brush. Now, I know this is an acne coverage foundation routine, but I did want to show you guys what I used on my eyes for this video, and if you do want a tutorial on it, be sure to let me know down in the comments. I would love to. I recently fell back in love with this palette. I've had this palette for so long. It was actually one of my first high-end eyeshadow palettes that my parents got me, and yeah, I just recently fell back in love with it, and then after I'm done with the eyes, I am moving back onto the eyebrows, and yeah, same old stuff, same old story. Just the same Anastasia Brow Wiz in taupe, and then also the Brow Powder Duo in taupe, and then I just set it with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. For mascara, this is nothing new as well. This is my Benefit Roller Lash, and I'm just going to be coating my top and bottom eyelashes with this. Next, to finish off the face, I am just taking my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Taupe, and I am just taking the lighter shade from that duo. And with the Morphe M562 brush, I am just going to be contouring my nose. I just take it down the sides and as well as the tip just to make it look like it's like a little cute button nose. And then I just blend this in until it blends in with my foundation seamlessly. For the lips, I wanted to keep them very soft and pretty, so I first took the NYX lipstick in the color Boundless, and then on top of that, I'm going to be taking the NYX lip gloss in the color Vanilla Cream Pie. And that is it for the finished makeup look, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've had acne since I can remember, and I definitely think it's something that you do not need to be ashamed about. And this is how I covered up so I feel comfortable in my own skin. But thank you guys so much for the support, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!